Hello, my friends. Good to see you. Thank you so much for tuning in, sharing energy with me in this divine flow called life. I am very blessed to have you as a friend, and thank you. Subscribe, push the button, leave a comment. That would make my day. I got a lot to talk about, a lot going on this month in November. Christmas is just around the corner. And you can see people are starting to buy, which is great. It's great for the economy. There are people out there that won't be able, of course, be able to afford to buy presents. And there will be those who do without a coat and hats and mitts. And if you can donate those things at your local charity, do so. The food banks also need your help. There's many families that are living now on one income that maybe had two incomes a year ago. So, if you can do something to help, do it. Do it today. And it doesn't have to be a big thing. It can be as simple as just being kind. First thing I want to talk about today is RIM. RIM is in trouble. RIM has been in trouble for some time now. But it's to the point now the people who develop the apps are not really interested in developing apps for RIM. And, in some ways you can't blame them. I think they could put the same effort and time and get more bang for their buck making an Android application. I don't see things getting better for BlackBerry or for the Playbook. I love the Playbook. In fact, we are recording with it right now. I think it's a wonderful tablet. I think they fell short with the operating system. I think they would have been better off to go with Android, but time will tell, and I'm hoping they can rebound from this. They're going to have to somehow bring the price point down to compete with the other tablets that are coming out. I think you're going to see a lot of tablets available in the price range of $200 to $300 in the new year, and because of that, I think you're going to see netbook sales fall completely to the ground because, unless netbooks also become incredibly cheap and affordable for the average person. The fire cell that they had on the touchpad was a huge success for HP, and it opened a lot of eyes. And I think a lot of people who now make tablets are saying, you know what, if we can get the price down, there is a need. Just the average person can't afford to invest $500 into a tablet. But the average person, I think, can come up with the money if it's around, say, $100 to $200 for a tablet. It doesn't even have to have the best performance. I think if it just has the functionality of being able to surf the net, to go and do your social media on it, do an email, that kind of stuff. I think, watch a video on YouTube. I think there's a lot of people that would buy them. I see a lot of anarchy coming down the pipe. And one of my favorite hosts is George Norrie from Coast to Coast AM. And he recently on his show, I think it was yesterday or the day before, said he had this dream about massive flooding in California. And I have been having a lot of visions through meditation of flooding and crazy, intense, wild weather coming in the future. And I can't be the only one. I'm glad that George has also noticed this. I'm also noticing, too, that with the quickening, we have people that are intensely emotional, and it's almost like they're shaking off all the negativity and the anger and the resentment that they've built up over the last 20 years. It is wigging a lot of people out, the higher vibration. I, on the other hand, have days where I just feel so connected to the universe and my heart is flowing with love, and I'm just so grateful to be alive. We are growing and we are expanding, and our consciousness is evolving, and thank God. But we still treat each other like garbage in so many different ways. That's about 19 videos you could do on that. But I would love to know how you feel about this Occupy Wall Street movement. If you do a protest and it's for a week, okay, I'm all right with that. If you do it for 2 weeks, to me that becomes annoying. If you do it for 2 months, that to me is insanity. And I guess there were health and safety concerns. And, basically they took over the park. And people, were afraid to go to the park. And I think we're seeing people lose their patience. There was 180 to 190 arrests for disorderly conduct. So I don't know if that means they were drunk and stoned, and who knows what's going on in those tents. But I would love to know how you feel, and if you see more anarchy. I have a very wise old friend who said to me, unless there are more jobs and more hope for the youth, we are going to see anarchy. And we are going to see people rise up and become so angry, and there will be fires, and they will be stealing and looting, and just complete, utter chaos. I hope he's wrong. I hope we have evolved to a point where we can be peaceful and demonstrate. I don't think you need to demonstrate, though, for 2 months. I don't know. I don't even have a clue of what they should do with this situation. I would love to know how you feel about it. I'm also worried about Japan. Japan, I guess many parts of Japan now are deemed unsafe to farm because of the radiation. Wow. Talk about a dark cloud hovering over an area. It's just one thing after another for Japan. And I don't know. We can pray for them. Some people believe that they will soon be underwater, portions of Japan. I would love to know what you believe. HP right now, this is a funny story. HP right now is offering you the touchpad 32 gig for $150 if you buy one of their netbooks. Now, we all know that netbooks are dying. So HP is now kind of springboarding off the success of the touchpad and saying, well, if you really want one, we have one available for you. But you need to buy a netbook first. I think that's quite clever. This is Mike Bathurst saying make the most of each and every day. Treat each other with kindness and respect. And may the light of love always shine your way. God bless all my friends on Facebook, Twitter. I'd just like to do a quick shout out to Chris Voss from The Chris Voss Show, Bill Zucker, my good buddy, Gina Livings, Be Heavenly, and my beautiful, gorgeous, talented wife, Barbara Bathurst. Till next time, make the most of each and every day, and may the light of love always, always shine your way.